What is the first word that comes to mind when I say trust or think of trust? Duh, it's Jim Cavanaugh, come on.
Don't do it.
Yeah, right.
Why are you asking me that? I don't even know you.
Interns.
Don't.
Strong relationships, high integrity.
It's credibility.
That's being on the same page.
Confidence.
Foundation.
Humility.
I just think of any of our WWT team members and how we collaborate together.
Where do I see trust daily in the workplace?
I trust every single day that I come here to work, I am going to be able to get a free lunch.
I see trust daily throughout my team. I can definitely rely on them to meet or exceed the customer's expectations.
The janitor. He comes around. I trust he's going to empty my trash, and 2 out of the 5 days he actually succeeds in getting the trash. I just wish he would put my trash can back.
I've got a streak that's been unbroken for the past 9 years.
I probably see it the first thing when I pull in the morning. I can trust that my parking spot will always be available.
Trust is happening all over this company. You see it through the ways of ideation, the ways we collaborate, the way we run meetings, the way we host conferences. So it's just a true day-to-day activity that happens here.
Seeing teams execute every day. Multiple teams, multiple skills working together to execute against a common goal.
I see it everywhere. That's, again, trust is the foundation, and you need to have that in place anywhere and everywhere with everybody around the world. What actions can people take or companies take to improve trust in the company?
I think, people throw around the word communication, but that really is the first thing that comes to mind when you build trust within a team.
Well, honestly, the way I improve trust is I just blame all my mistakes on all my subordinates and people that are around me. That's the easiest way to establish it, don't you think?
Trust is a lot like leadership, and leadership is all about power and control.
So I try to focus and reinforce the trusting behaviors. So keeping commitments, building transparency amongst the teams, listening first to understand, and then extending trust as well.
And you have to let that other person know that you demand trust from them. And if you're very clear and you let them know that you demand trust, then I think that's when it's going to build on the team.
Coaching, I think, is important. When you see that there may be some strife or some mistrust, it's getting together and doing the trust exercises and holding each other accountable. Improving
trust is, through collaboration, is having those face-to-face conversations, some in which are those healthy debates that allow you to look through things from a lot of different lenses, seeing it from other people's perspectives. I think helps build the trust between people.
Trust me on this one. Just lay low.
So improving trust is an interesting one. I think we have a high level of trust already, but the pace at which we move, the global nature of our business, the complexity of our business can all cause trust to fracture. So the most important thing is when you notice a breakdown of trust is to address it head on and leverage the tools that we have available to us through our integrated management and leadership program.
What advice would I give on how to trust people?
Trust has to be given by you to that other person, and if you're giving something, you should be given something from them. Small tokens of appreciation, gifts. If it's cash, it always helps.
Probably my most sound advice is be as judgmental as you can. What kind of car do they drive? It's a nice car. Do they dress nice? What do they eat for lunch? The more judgment you can pass, the more trust you'll build.
I think how to trust others is do the right thing yourself. If you're true in what you do, you inherently have trust in others because you believe they're true in what they do. If you're, I don't want to say a dishonest person, but if you're not true to yourself, then I would think you inherently don't trust someone else.
Basically, follow the lead of our interns.
Try to break down the silos. Building relationships is the best way to earn people's trust. Is get to know them kind of at the ground zero level, so that from there you can only build up.
You've got to be sincere and do what you say you're going to that you're going to do.
So my advice would be to engage with your teammates. Get to know them professionally and personally. Engage with those folks, the people that you work with, both in your team and outside your team. And then, do your diligence. Go out and seek knowledge. Have a passion for learning. Build trust, build acumen.
I would say to lead by example. I think the best way is to, obviously be honest, but really mean it. When you have conversations with people, do what you say you're going to do, and that, I think that builds the trust that they have with you.
Be open, be vulnerable, be yourself, and communicate early and often and very directly and sincerely.
First of all, I'd give people the benefit of the doubt, and then the way that you set up those trusting relationships is you show that you care for them and you actually trust them and you want them to succeed, and I believe that will be reciprocated.